Friends, this video is one of my most important videos. After many years of selling condos, I have some great insight to share with you. Firstly, that buying a condo is much different than buying a home. So let me start off with that with my 10 best tips and tricks when you want to buy a condo. First, financing is tougher. Lenders are going to want a bigger down payment. Now on a house, you can go FHA, go 3.5%, 5%. On a condo, typically minimum 10%, usually 15 to 20. FHA is almost never an option on condos. Next, condos are usually cheaper. This seems like a duh statement, but it's important to verbalize. You can get a great one bed, one bath condo in downtown or midtown, somewhere like 700 Church Street, the Benny Dillon, or 1803 Broadway, the Bristol on Broadway for the mid threes. Now here's the reality though, it's gonna be much smaller than the house and that price per square foot is going to exceed what most homes go for, but it gets you in the game. Next, check out the building. Remember, when you're buying a condo, you're not just buying the condo, you're buying the building as well. Yes, 95% of the time is going to be spent inside your unit, but make sure to walk the building, check out the lobby, the pool, the gym, the common areas. Make sure they're in great shape. If not, that could be a troubling sign. Now that leads me to requesting building financials. This is very important and many folks do not think to do this. I try to on every deal. Get a copy of the financial statements for the building. Make sure they have plenty of reserves. If the building is in bad shape when you walk it, most likely they have low reserves and it's poorly managed. Because if you buy in that building and they have low reserves, you're most likely going to get hit with an assessment at some point. And those suck. Nobody wants that to happen. So get the financials, walk the building, make sure it's in great shape, and you'll be okay. Next, insurance. You will need insurance for what I call walls in, AKA the space inside your condo. Your insurance will cover all of that, but the building will have its own master insurance policy that will cover everything outside of the unit. Next, a monthly HOA fee. Every building is going to have a monthly HOA fee, a fee you pay in addition to your monthly payment, which is not escrowed, AKA you make your monthly payment and then you make your monthly HOA fee to the property management company. Now, every building is going to be different. If you're buying in downtown, one of the high rises, you're probably looking at 70 to 90 cents a square foot. So if you got a building, got a unit that's 1,000 square feet, 75 cents a square foot, your HOA fee is $7.50 per month. If you're in Midtown in a 4 to 6 story building, maybe 50 to 40 cents a square foot. And if you're in anything 2 floors and under, you're probably 20 cents a square foot or under. And keep in mind, all this is contingent on what kind of amenities the building has. Well, that was a mouthful and certainly a lot to watch, so we'll kind of condense these last few parts. Next is building maintenance. Keep in mind your monthly HOA fee pays for building maintenance. That's it. Next, rental rules. Every building is different. If you're in a low rise or more out in the suburbs, there will be no restrictions. If you're in a high rise, you're going to need a rental permit and you're probably going to have to wait 2 to 3 years. Okay, if you're thinking about renovating your unit, swapping out cabinets, replacing appliances, painting the unit. You can't change walls, don't do that. But if you're doing anything aesthetic, you're going to need the permission of the HOA. You may not want to get it, but you're going to have to get it. Lastly, know your surroundings. It's not enough to know about the building. What's going on around the building? Is there a new skyscraper going up? Is there a music venue that's going to have events all the time going late into the night that could disrupt your sleep? Is there bars on Broadway going till super late that are super loud? Walk the building, understand the parking, understand where you go in and where your parking spaces are. All of that is great information to know. As we wrap up, in my 12 years of being an agent, I've sold over 200 condos. There isn't a single high rise that I haven't sold multiple units in. There isn't a single mid rise that I haven't sold multiple units in. I'm familiar with almost every single development in Nashville. You're not gonna find a guy who knows the condo world better. This is why you need me when you're buying or selling. Whether it's a condo, a townhome, a single family home, a farm, a piece of land, I don't care, I do it all. Call me, we'll take great care of you as we have for many years, with nearly 500 satisfied clients. Cheers.